What up? What up? What up, world? What's up? I'm Compression. This is the Monday Jump Off number 129. Still going strong over this holiday weekend and just feeling real good, excited. Um, it's just so much to start. I don't know where to begin. So let me jump off right into my cards that I've been working on. Me and my crew, of course. Card game is called Us. Check them out. All right. Really nice. So they're cultural learning cards. Look at the design. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Really cool. Uh, so basically, good card game for the family, the kids, thickness, the different colors, the whole nine. It's really dope. Um, Pretty power cards, you know. Got the whole thing. All the instruction, game facts, how to play the different games. It's a dope game that'll be ready to launch. Um, Seems like end of the month, at least by September. So everything is good. Not like triple entendres of like metaphoric stuff for the mind. And it's just a good time. So the game is called Us, and they're just cultural reference, fun game, cookouts, and we're gonna be hosting some game parties here in the tri-state area, in California, down in Delaware. So it's gonna be a good time. So website will be up soon to get those, and you'll actually see those in your Amazon and stores near you, wherever card games and board games are sold. So I'm just really excited about that, and yeah, it's an awesome feeling to see work just come together. So yes, one more time, yeah, it's official. So I want to get that done. Let's continue to do this housekeeping. So I don't want to hold you. I know everybody got things to do, places to travel. So thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Let's go into it. Shout out to everybody at Portal, prtl.com. Use access code BELITE for 15% off all your services. Check out my website, Be Elite NYC. Cop a shirt or whatever, a hat. Thank you for supporting the brand. For all those who do, wow, that's just love. My uncle told me a really cool story. He said when I was like 4 or 5, my father wanted to buy me a shirt with an emblem on, and I told him one day, Pop, everybody will be wearing my emblem, and I actually made it happen. I never knew that I said that at that age, but my uncle Earl out in California told me that story over dinner like a year or two ago, and because he was just really impressed to see that I actually made it happen from when I said back then. So words have power, and I'm glad I was using my words well at like the age of 4 or 5, right? And thanks, my father for smiling and pat me on the head and saying, "Do it." So it's just we're a culmination of moments. Per se, even moments that we forget. It's always good to be reminded. That's why elders and adults is so important in in one's life. They have a story to tell. So technically, we're not doing anything that we weren't supposed to be doing, and we're getting it done. So we continue on. Also in the description box, it is my link to Elevate, work on your mind, your reading comprehension, your math skills, whole plethora of stuff, and just try to see how many days you can get done. It's something to do mentally to get yourself consistent in the way you think, the way you view the world, and it's just an awesome app. Also, Be Elite Fitness, we are doing for this month, the month of July, 40 lunges every day 40 lunges. That's 20 on each leg. My whole goal this year is 365 days of movement. So that's it. We have for every month we're doing one workout move. It should take a minute, but no more than 2 minutes of your time every day, because we all at least have 60 seconds to 120 seconds to do something for ourselves. So that's the goal. 365 days of movement. This month is step back lunges, 40, that's 20 on each side. Also, check out Medicine of Essence out of DC. Really dope doula team. Check out Desiree Doulas out in the Carolinas. Boom. Check out Ancient Blends, Sea Moss. They got gummies. Really dope company, really dope sister on that as well. And still going on. EAB Consultants, wonderful sister. High integrity, it seems, just really getting to know her, but she's really dope. Her consulting company is really legit, and she does all your diversity training for your company. So EAB or IAB Consulting, that's also on the link. And we also have Bana Assets, Comedic Wellness, for your womb health, and just like sisters just trying to come together and become one and get unity and community. Definitely check that out in the link as well. So let's go into our words. That was a lot of becoming like a small infomercial, but no, ultimately, I just really want to support dope people, and people shouldn't really have to ask you to support them. We should just be supporting dope people, getting our people out there, our team, or people we respect or have admiration for. So let's go into our reading for the day. Boom. Acts of Faith, July 3rd. Let's see what it says. This goes perfectly, actually, what I want to talk about next week, but I'm going to read it now. You must have love in your heart before you can have hope. Yoruba proverb. At a very early age, we are taught to depend on someone else for our basic needs. When we are bald, toothless, and helpless, it should be that way. As we mature, we must learn to become self-supportive and self-loving. A balanced, productive being is one who learns love of self. Loving yourself has nothing to do with being selfish, self-centered, or self-engrossed. It means that you accept yourself for what you are and that you are willing to put your best foot forward, even if the foot is big. Loving yourself means that you accept responsibility for your own development, growth, and happiness. It means you set the standard for how you want to be treated. Loving yourself means accepting your strengths and weaknesses, making a commitment to work on building and correcting what needs to be done. When you love yourself, you pave the way for all you want and need to come to you at the right time in the perfect way. I love you. That's kind of self-explanatory. And love of self is, the first rule, the first law is always know thyself. Knowing thyself is loving yourself. And if you don't really have love for yourself, you're always going to be a rat on somebody else's wheel or mouse or hamster, whatever the phrase is. But love yourself. That's a good one. And that coincides to next week will be, I did another write-up, always just trying to put my thoughts out there about the 7 principles of a lover. So I know a lot of the times we think lover means intimacy between adults or parents to children, etc. But I'm gonna go a little deeper. It's gonna be a good time. I got 7 principles for that, and that will be next week for sure. Just today, I just wanted to get into, watching for the pump fake. So pump fake is when somebody does something to get a rise out of you, to make you, to try to shift you off your square, right? Like it's like cloak and dagger. They throw a rock, hide the hand, or hide behind something, or try to hide behind an ideal of something. And the ideal itself is not necessarily wrong, but the approach is 100% aesthetic, demonic, incorrect, whatever you want to call it. But they get stuck on the ideal. So you as a person watching or examining the pump fake, don't ever let somebody video record you getting physical and going out of your square and yourself. Always just speak very clear of the situation. And then sometimes you got to just let a person know, hey, due to this action, we gonna be enemies or we not gonna be the best of friends, right? And it's okay to have enemies too. And it's okay to have open and honest enemies. I think a lot of the times people live in a world as if everybody should be their friend or we should all just be this one composite of unity. Some people don't want unity. Some people want complete chaos because the jealousy they had for you being number one or top of your game becomes envy. And within that envy, it eats away at them. It cannibalizes all their senses and their ability to reason properly. So that's really it. Watch for the pump fake. Don't allow anyone to allow you to go out into this world and do things that you just normally wouldn't do in a calm state. And that's how you really know you practice what you believe, right? When you're able to take the right faculties or the right energy and transmute that into the situation and handle the situation. And not saying things can't be handled on the back end in other ways, but on the front end, on that perceptioning of what somebody's trying to destroy, you're doing the highest level of ability. That's how you know that you practice your philosophy. And a lot of times people think philosophy is just words, right? Oh, if he's philosophical, actually philosophy is actually the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you greet others, the way you treat others, the way you greet yourself and treat yourself in the morning, the way you treat your body. All that is philosophy is a lifestyle. So you should really live your philosophy. So whatever you say that you do it. Whatever you say you don't do, you don't do. Um, that's pretty much it. That's really my thought. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna go back to working out. Like I feel amped really early this morning, and I just wanted to express that and thank everyone for supporting me. Like, share, subscribe. I'm just really trying to grow it. Remember, once I reach 300 subscribers, I'm gonna give a lot of stuff away, a lot of merch away, swagger away, and we just gonna keep grinding and glowing and growing and reading and just advancing in life, right? The goal of this channel is optimism and to advance in life and to discuss real world topics, but from a very positive point of view. Let me see. I think I got a message. Uh, okay. Um, I guess I'll talk about it real quick. Somebody asked me about the political stance of affirmative action. Um, in short, we can't lament about something that's already been destroyed and already taken away from the purpose that it was created and already being misconstrued um, by the purpose of why it was created and started. Can't lament, can't go back. I guess the goal is where do we go from here? And that's just what we got to figure out. Or we just keep doing what we've been doing, being successful, being great, and focusing on our thing. Sometimes discomfort from being comfortable, right, allows you to get content, and contentment really makes you atrophy. It atrophies your thoughts and the steps you would take to become better or better your group community situation. So this may be a good step for everybody to get their foot, start moving with haste and precision. And remember, slow becomes smooth and smooth becomes fast. And it's the tortoise versus the hare. And let us be the tortoise and gain our knowledge and just rebuild and regroup for ourselves, if anything. So actually, we should have no worries because shit, we don't. So it ain't no more. But like I was saying, it's nothing we can do. No politics can save it at this point. It doesn't seem that way. So if we're doing what we're supposed to do and we understand the assignment, not to talk on these interwebs, but if we truly understand the assignment, then, and if you can truly see what's before you, then less, less is less, more or less speaking, and just more or less a lot more doing needs to be done. And that's it. That's my take on the affirmative action thing. And that's it. Remember, we're always the king and queen of our life, our destiny. No one can control that for you. No thing can stop that. If you have temperance of your mind and your spirit, and you're just doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you are what you're supposed to be, and you are, being a part of organizations, and you are, helping your community, your youth, a lot of things is going to be a cakewalk. Didn't say it would be easy, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, becomes to become a cakewalk in life. That's all I got. So next Monday jump off, we'll be discussing 7 principles of the lover, or somebody that loves, and you just go enjoy it. You'll keep rocking out. I'm Kapresh. It's the Monday jump off, number 129. I appreciate you all for coming out today. Peace.